Page 103, exercises 7.3, 7.4, and 7.5. I'm going to put them all together here. What we're doing is we're doing different exercises leading up to a piece that's coming up. And these are the different techniques you need in order to play that piece coming up. It's not exactly beginner music in my opinion, but that's just my opinion. The book is presenting it, so here we go. On 7.3. Technique here. You're holding the note in the middle down and you're playing the outside. The idea is you're kind of going this way. Not using fingers. I'm not holding the wrist still and trying to use fingers. I'm kind of rotating the arm a little bit and I'm rotating on that middle finger here. Type thing, because in the last measure you get this staccato thing going. It's the same technique, you're just not holding the middle finger down. Bump, 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 bump type thing. Similar to what I've said before on weight distribution, I'm just shifting the weight one finger to the other, but of course I'm doing it staccato. What I'm not doing is holding the wrist still and trying just use the fingers to do it. Forget that. You really ought to practice that in both hands. You got to learn to do it in both hands. I mean, you can take those notes wherever and do here, bump, 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 bump. So because you really need to learn to do this stuff in either hand. In 7.4, we're doing a staccatos, but we're moving the middle finger. So look at the first chord. You got an A, a B, and a C sharp. Next one is an A, a B, and a C natural. So we're just alternating C sharp to C natural. And I'm using a wrist staccato, or as they call it in the book, a hand staccato. Just trying to get a feel for this. Try and do it without looking at the keyboard if you can, eventually. In the second line, you're going A, B flat, C, and then an A flat, B flat, C. So he's doing that. Again, a wrist staccato, and now you're moving the second finger. Sounds wonderful, don't it? Then in exercise 7.5, we're kind of putting these things together. In the left hand, you got that rocking thing going. Got to get that going. And in the right hand, you got these patterns you did in 7.4, but you're playing the notes one at a time. But the finger pattern is there, is what I'm after. In the last two measures there on the first line, watch the fingering, because it's a 2 on the G sharp. And then 1 on the G natural. So watch their fingering carefully. In the second line, it's here. You'll get that. I mean, it's not really tricky. It's kind of fun. It's just a lot of bouncy stuff, and you got repeats. You can do the repeats. Right? And then it goes down in the second line, and the third measure is down here. Got to move the hands down a little bit. Right? And you repeat that measure. One little thing I want to point out, a little technical thing here while we're here, and the last measure of this exercise. The right hand has that dotted quarter note. The left hand has staccatos. After the left hand plays that C, the right hand stays down for the rest of that, however long it's got to. This is in 2/4 time, so it's a half a beat. So it's 1 and 2, and you come up on and. 1 and 2 and. So the right hand comes up after the left hand's done. Because if I play both hands legato, it's going to be a 1 and 2 and. But because the left hand's staccato, the left hand finishes first. 1 and 2 and. It's a little technical thing, but try and be accurate when you're doing these things. I don't always I'm not always that accurate, but I'm trying to teach it. So do what I say, not what I do. Okay.